The girls are bringing in some yellow pollen. I blocked off one door just because of winter. I figured they needed only one side of their entrance open. So we've done our mite treatments for the winter. Everyone is seeming pretty busy, especially bringing in the pollen today. We did have to put out a nuke. Actually not put out, but change out. So over the last week and a half, I noticed that hive was busy. All the other hives were busy, except for this one. This was the one that I combined not too long ago, because I had a hive that was queenless, and then I had a hive with a struggling queen. I combined them using newspaper and everything worked fine. Thought they were great. I combined them down, I pushed them down into one box. We had a good 8 frames of bees. And over the last week and a half, I noticed that this hive suddenly had less and less activity. And so I said, this isn't right. I noticed some of their honey, they weren't eating their honey as quick as everybody else. And so I thought, something's just, I either have lost the hive completely or I don't know. And so I kept checking their bottom board. Other than like a dead bee here or there, it was fairly clean. And I did notice, though, when I picked up their jar to check out the top, that there weren't many bees up there and there were some hive beetles. So I finally, after I did my last mite treatment this morning, I said, this hive just isn't looking right. So I said, what, let's open it, let's see what's going on. And it turns out I barely had 3 frames of bees. I still have a queen. She's laid half a frame total between the 4 frames of eggs, and I've got some brood. And so there is still a queen there. She just is a very weak queen, I think. So I combined them down to a nuke box. Less for nuisance pests to go in, and also less for them to protect. And so far they seem to be taking it okay. I haven't seen many bees come in with pollen yet. But they are much more active. I mean, this doesn't seem like a lot of bees coming and going, but that's the most activity I've seen out of this hive in a week and a half. So I think they've taken to it pretty well. Hopefully this will boost them up again, and it will be probably a thriving hive. I do suspect that this queen will be replaced early spring by the bees, because I think they're gonna start to realize, hey, she's not laying, she's not doing well. This queen was a late mated queen that I had, and so I'm thinking she just wasn't a really well mated queen, so she's not laying very well. They've got a good 3 frames full of nothing but nectar. So they did collect some nectar. They do have some pollen. So hopefully this little Lego nuke will keep them warm and a little less big, so they have protection from other critters. I'm looking at those 4 bees that just came back. I don't see any bags of pollen, so they're either still looking for something or I don't know. But hopefully they'll make it through the rest of this winter that we have, and maybe they'll be my most successful hive. I don't know. But anyway, I hope everyone has a good rest of their Sunday, and we will see you guys later.